Hi guys, welcome back to American McGee's Alice. Today we are trying to rescue the White Queen, and I'm not really sure what this guy has behind his back here. It looks like some sort of weird chess piece power source thing. Now, I have thankfully cut out quite a bit of running around aimlessly. I had no idea where to go until I kind of missed it as I was looking at the king there, but you might be able to see some of the... There we go. This guy here kind of leads you the way, both in showing you on top where, the little platforms are, and also, which doors open. I'm not sure if those were there before. I would like to think that they weren't, and I am not that dumb that I would spend 5 or 10 minutes running in circles trying to find which door in the courtyard opens now, but I think at this point I've proven that I am not the smartest player in the world. So, the king gave us a pawn. Why wouldn't he give us something like a queen, a rook or a bishop or something that we can actually use as an attacker or whatever? Well, as people who have played chess know, the pawn can only move in one direction, which means that when he gets to the other side of the board without being molested, and actually gets it into the enemy's base first row, he can turn into whatever he wants. Well, the Reds have captured their white queen, therefore if they want a new white queen, they have to put a white pawn into their base. I think it's pretty clever. A little callback again to the actual rules of chess. This guy is kind of a pain in the ass. I think we actually end up dying to him because he keeps charging us, and I don't really know how to dodge correctly. R.I.P. Sorry, Alice. Let's try that again. So the pawns just jump around one by one. The rooks, which are the charging guys, go forward straight, and then the bishops don't move diagonally, they just shoot laser beams at you. Personally, I think that if they had chess where bishops could shoot laser beams across the board, it would probably be a lot more interesting. I think they had that in Harry Potter. I did realize that I am really one weapon person. It's kind of boring, I know, but everything is just so damn inefficient. I tried using the cards a bit more, but they just don't really pan out that well. They're just for when you really, really need to burn something down quickly, or it's moving around too much, and you don't have time or luxury to mess around with trying to toss the balls everywhere. Balls. The, God, I'm 5 years old. The game is another callback to the actual rules. This whole area is, of course, a somewhat mirrored version of the level that we just left. Why is that? I mean, why would they make the same thing twice over? Well, for one, it's cheaper to make. I mean, we already have a map, why not just recolor it and use it again? But also, you don't change maps when you move across the chessboard. They're identical on both sides, so, it's just a different coloring. Same thing, different ways to go. Obviously this one has a little bit different. We don't have a switch this time, we have some sort of hanging rope. What are these things made out of anyways? They don't look like regular ropes. There's some sort of tentacle or grass or something? I don't really know. Kind of reminds me of Half-Life 2. No, 1. They were in Half-Life 1. The little, squelchy things that hang from the ceilings and try to eat you. No, they were in Half-Life 2. I remember that too. I don't remember, it's been a long time. And they kind of suck you up. Those things are creepy. I mean, you kind of see them coming, but just wait till you don't see them. They're hidden in darkness or whatever, and... So one thing I noticed with this, we now have 3 dice. Before we only had 2. I don't really know what that does, but it changes something, I guess. Okay, well, off with her head, I guess. I guess that applies to the Red Queen on both sides, not just the card one. No, wrong direction. But it doesn't matter, because we have our pawn. Oh shit. These guys are kind of weird looking. They have sort of a huge nose and, I don't know, wide face. So now we throw out 3 dice. I assume it gets larger or gets better. It's still the same demon model, but maybe it's more powerful. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why we keep collecting the same item over and over again. It's not giving us a chance to collect them if we miss them, or for the free, upgrade. It's actually making them stronger. That would make sense. It's only the dice that actually like change when you pick them up, though. So it'd be nice if there was a better representation of that. Oh well. Maybe if anyone knows, let me know in the comments or whatever. I am merely a pawn. I'm so funny. These guys, we don't really even need to fight them. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on them. It's kind of weird because once you hit them with something, you feel obligated to finish them off because you already spent your some of your mana on them, so why wouldn't you, spend the rest of it on them for the sake of getting that little bit back? It is interesting how the mana efficient, that's not good. The Jack-in-the-Box is. It's not really very strong, but you only use it a sliver of your mana, so might as well toss them out. I kept thinking this was some sort of secret area, but nope, can't jump up there, so never mind. Ooh, different colored doors now. Well, I think they might be the same design, just different colors. Because, of course, we are fighting for the white guys because the white guys are good, right? There's really no reason for us to think that, other than we arbitrarily chose them and they happen to be fighting against us. But whatever, Go for the whole white card, Alice, you fucking racist. Alright, boss fight time. We are going to try to preserve our mana as much as we can. So, Jack's a friend. We will toss him out. Not sure how much the burning does. It certainly does quite a bit to us, which is probably a good sign, but... Oh, that's what those are, right. The glowing orbs are some sort of bomb, I guess? Reminds me of who was that character? Remember Crash Bandicoot? Dr. Nitrous or something like that? His, chemical form tossing out giant balls of test tubes and beakers that would explode. I don't know why that one would pop up for this guy, but it reminds me of him for some reason. Unfortunately, he has a lot of health. Fortunately, unlike the, Pepper Girl, the Duchess, it's a very small arena, which I guess serves for his benefit, but also allows us to keep him in range of the area attacks. And down he goes. Alright guys, we got this. We're gonna take on all these people, all on our own. We're gonna save the... Oh. See you next time.